So, you're good at lockpicking. How many houses did you rob? None of us have any memories. How are we supposed to remember that? Okay, in that case, don't answer that. If the immediate answer is, I don't know, I don't want to know the answer. Well, there's a kitchen in here. Sweet. You guys think there might be anything edible? Well, it depends how long you're willing to eat cheese in. Look, more doors. A massive, weird, freaky garden. A very nice, freaky, weird-looking garden. The more you look around, the more... Well, first of all, the sky's green. Generally speaking, green sky is a bad thing. Everything else, however... Vines cutting off. This hasn't been used in centuries. You can tell that for a start. What else do we have? A greenhouse over there? The trees are sort of drawn like trees. It's the normal green background with stuff drawn over them. And a little bridge. Don't know where that's going to. Surely if you want to go over here, this is the easiest path unless this leads off somewhere else. Oh boy, as if the front yard wasn't creepy enough. I already know this is going to become someone's new favourite place. There's a bridge here. There is. And another building further out. It looks like some kind of mausoleum. Please tell me it's not a mausoleum. A mausoleum? A mausoleum? I don't know how to pronounce that word. As long as there's no one inside, we're okay. Well, that's steaming water, which scares me. That must mean it's recent. God, nice! Someone went all out on this. That's what scares me. The water is warm. Perhaps these baths were built on an underground spring. Sweet, I'm calling dibs. I vote for eating something first. I second that. Yeah, I do like the idea of eating, I'm sorry. This is where Shira stays and then we find her dead. Can't use the pool because there's blood in it. Ah, and this is some kind of aisle? Those stone benches don't look very comfortable, do they? Put a blanket on them, they'll get a bit warmer, I'm sure it'll be fine. The other end of the barrier is also visible here. Boy, this place is creepy. It kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. The heebie-jeebies? I hope this music isn't being played in the actual game, because that would make it even more creepier. Like, where they're hearing that music as well. It's just a couple of dwarves on the hill playing a... Don't know what that instrument that is, but it is two instruments. Why'd you stop? Yvonne, is something wrong? Dunno, we're about to find out, I imagine. Did you guys smell that? Smell what? The plants? The mouldy ground? I don't smell anything out of the ordinary either. Is this a summoner thing? Maybe it's just my imagination then. What do you smell? I can't quite put it into words. It's a really foul kind of smell. Spirity then? I'm getting the idea that something spirity is around here. Yeah, that must be the mold, I suppose. Come on, let's blow this joint and storm the kitchen. There is something horrible around here. Shit's gonna be moved around at some point, I swear. Surprisingly, there's actually a fair amount of food stuffed into these shelves. That's almost too good to be true. Let's hope all of it isn't over 100 years old. If you think that's a lot, take a look at this. There's kind of some cold storage in here. Rice, 1846, best seat by. I believe the whole room has been infused with elemental magic. Way too good to be true. Is that meat I see? There are a lot of things in here too. Is there also fish by any chance? How about some veggies? I hate people who call them veggies. It's like, okay, cool, you're 7. I understand how this works. Just look around and take your pick. Apris, is there anything you'd like to eat? I think he's more of a steak man. Beef. Pork? No? He's just not going to reply. You've been staring at that stove for a while. How can I make steak with it? I can do the cooking if you'll have me. You? The cooking? It feels familiar. In before he's just a wannabe and he burns everything. Did someone just confess to being a chef? This is way too good to be true, I tell you. Just let me know what you'd like to eat and I'll see if I can do what I can do. I'm always surprised that people with amnesia forget who most people are and all their memories, but know what food is. Oh. There you go. That's a sneeze from Tenarium himself. No one said it was manly. Hey, do you see that? It's the first time he smiled, isn't it? Blink and you miss it. I didn't see him smile. And the spell is broken. I'll try anything as long as it's good. I'll let you surprise me. What about you? Me? Something with meat, something with fish, veggies. I'd like some cake, please. Nope, don't get me wrong. Cake seems like a woeful misappropriation of ingredients. You could have anything you want, and you're gonna have a cake, which requires eggs. Just think about that for a second. Alright, so what did Shira want? Did she even say, oh god, do we have to eat some fucking vegetables? Alright, maybe something horrible. Make me a ratatouille and see if I don't throw up. How surprising. You're frying them with oil. I don't want you to fry them with oil. That smells so nice. I'm impressed. Who would have thought a guy like you would know his way around a kitchen? That's sexist. You probably call it useful. I call it survival skills. It's something most of you clearly lack. Hey! I know how to sleep with the best of them. Let this be a lesson to all of us. We shouldn't judge others by their outward appearance. You're right, you shouldn't. What does that say about you, Yvonne? About me? Is there something wrong with the way I look? Let's not go there. Well, you seem... I don't even know how to answer that question. In a good or bad way. Let's just say, I'd never guess you'd be such a sugarcane from the way you dress. Oh, you're calling her a slack. Got it. Sugarcane? Oh, come on, use... Yeah, there you go. It didn't take you too long to imagine, did it? Wait, is my outfit too revealing for you? You're also wearing a collar. But hey, don't start feeling self-conscious on me now. I was just making an observation. I didn't want to make you feel uncomfortable or anything by pointing it aloud. In front of everyone? Don't let this bother you, Yvonne. I believe in Shira's taste in clothes is the odd one among us. Well, thanks. Though I won't argue with that one, I'll just take it as a compliment. Personally, I really like the way you dress. I don't like the way anyone dresses. It seems horribly impractical. Same goes for Mariko. Not too revealing for you? No, it shows that you're confident with yourself. Or it just shows that someone dressed me like this and I had no chance. There was only two of us who could have revealing clothing because the only things that were remaining was a dress out of Tekken and a princess, like... So what am I supposed to be insecure now? And hey, I didn't say I don't like the way both of you dress, just so it's clear. That couldn't be more of a misunderstanding. I can appreciate a good-looking figure when I see one. This is a fucking weird conversation we're having. I just didn't expect Yvonne to be such a kind-hearted person when I first saw her, that's all. Jesus, what a horrible thing to say. It's so amusing listening on all girl talk in broad daylight. Don't you think so, Apris? I don't think you guess. It's clearly dark outside. Well, yeah, I was just... You know what? Forget I said anything. Done. The food is... The food is almost ready. Prepare the table if you could. I will try, I guess. A CG in which Apris now looks violently different. I never quite understood this. Marco now longer... His face looks a lot older than he is now look, so... He doesn't look 12. You also look different. You also look different. Our face is now more round, is probably the best way I could put that. You look older because of this thing here. It makes you look older and the way your eyes are drawn. I mean, it looks like someone put a pug's face on your face. There's no getting around that. Just... Everyone looks different. But a lot different. Oh. Hey, sure, pass me the salt, would you? You haven't even touched your meal yet. I like to be prepared for potential disasters. Never immediately grab the salt before you taste it. It's borderline fucking offensive. I don't think you have to worry about that. This stuff is great. Oh dear. Mr. Apris, this is so yummy. Is Shira trying to hit on Yvonne? I just realised what she's doing. She's poking her collar. It really is good. Well, I'll be. This is one hell of a surprise. Alright, compliments to the chef. Hope you enjoy then. You didn't poison her food, did you, Apris? Nobody's forcing you to eat it. If you don't trust me, make your own meal. Now, I can't help but wonder, where did you learn to cook like this? Maybe I didn't have anyone that could do it for me. I imagine I just took matters into my own hands. Or you were brought up that way? Yeah, I'd love it if you were brought up that way. It turns out he's not as hard as he wants to be. It's just, this is the way he is. Holy shit, this stuff, it's melting in my mouth. Apris, my respect for you has just gone through the roof. Is that how that works? I love it when people say that. When they mention respect, it's like... Yeah, of course, that's so useful. Valued. Well, unless the food is poisoned, then we're going to have a different kind of conversation. Why, I don't want to poison any of you. Have all the food for yourself? I mean, there's clearly a limited amount of it. You said it's survival. You tell me. You give off the kind of impression as if just listening to us annoys you. You know, he is smiling whilst also being angry. If I'm being unpleasant, I apologise. It's not my intention. I haven't been feeling that well. I swear it's either Shira or him that's going to be the first to die. What do you mean? Do you have a fever? Does it hurt anywhere? No, it's neither. I'm restless and I have this sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach. Yep, you're dead. You're dead. I'm sorry, Apris. It's not my fault, but you're fucking dead. Well, maybe your clear lack of sleep is at fault with that. Perhaps. If you need to rest, please tell us. That should apply to all of us. If there's something wrong with anybody, please don't hide it. We won't be able to help if we don't know there's a problem to begin with. I mean, maybe your problem went on a little too long, Shira's the problem. You are tired and that's why you couldn't walk around. Well, I agree with the thought. I imagined something like that might be a problem. Also, I need to look at our outfit. Apparently this shows we have confidence. To me, it's just a dress with a slight slit up the side. This looks fine. A problem? We're still mostly strangers to one another. Admitting to having some kind of weakness can be a gamble. I'm not even surprised that Apris kept quiet about it all this time. What, I'm feeling a bit ill? It's hardly I'd normally walk around in a wheelchair. I've walked on crutches my whole life. It's hardly that, is it? Well, whatever the case may be, I sincerely doubt any of you could be worse off than I am. And nobody used that to their advantage yet, so... Sure, you really are hurt, aren't you? No, I'm drunk. Yes, of course I'm hurt. Excuse me? It just occurred to me that neither of us actually saw that wound of yours. Well, except Marco, which is shady on its own. Wouldn't it be better to have another girl check up on you? Think I'm lying about being wounded? Hey, easy, it was just a thought. I just wanted to make sure. I assure you the wound is real. Why would Cher lie about it? I don't know, play the victim. It's easier to trust someone who looks weak and helpless, don't you think? Right, so you're saying it looks weak and ill, so they could then rise up and stab people. I'm not entirely sold on this vision, Shira, I'm sorry. Does she look weak and helpless to you? Okay, I'm sorry. Put that fork down. You're really looking too much into everything, Shira. What if Miss Shira is actually a detective in disguise? Then that means she knows more here than she should, and that's scary. Or did someone just read too many novels? Hey, it's not my fault I'm getting these kind of ideas. Blame my brain. Sure, blame that. Do you fantasize about such things often? Define such things. A great mystery to unravel. Nothing is what it seems. Contradictions lie at every corner. People deceive, just waiting for the right moment to strike. Is that what you wish was happening here? For the record, you saying all that makes it especially creepy. Cut it out. What if the truth isn't actually that complicated? That is called Occam's razor. What if it turns out it's actually quite simple? And it's not complicated, and it turns out that Cher isn't being wounded and is a secret detective looking for Mr. Blobby and Noel Edmonds, who are being held captive here by the Australian government. I don't know, you know, it doesn't always have to be that. It's never that, but that's besides the point. It could just be easy that someone's locked us up here, who knows? What if the truth isn't that complicated? Maybe nobody is actually lying about anything and everything is exactly what it seems. Crazy, I know. Impossible, I won't believe for a second that Marco doesn't remember anything. Well, I do remember some things, but most of them won't really help us with anything. My brother is called Jake. Okay, where is he now? Dunno. What's his surname? Dunno. Did he tell you anything? No, he just playfully punched me on the arm when we were going down a slide once. Things like what? Things like how to conjure up fire, for instance. Here. Marco just made a flame appear out of nowhere. Yeah, that's called magic. Wow, you're a human torch. It's not quite a human torch, is it? That's pretty cool. And useless. Still kind of cool, though. And useless. Well, if the mansion goes up in flames, now we'll know who's behind it. I guess. Thank you for the food, it was delicious. You're welcome. So, who's doing the dishes? The one who's asking. Very funny, not your maid. I wouldn't mind doing them, it's the least I could do for such a wonderful meal. No, Yvonne girl, you sit down, now you're making me feel bad. Shira feels guilt, this is something I never thought I'd understand. Come on, I'll help you. You're wounded, you shouldn't be exerting yourself either. Okay, why has Shira suddenly become helpful? Albeit for 5 seconds, but... Terrible, wounded, you shouldn't be washing up? Don't get me wrong, I can't wash up myself, but it's not exactly physically taxing, is it? No one has ran out of breath whilst washing the dishes. I can handle something so small as doing the dishes, thanks. Damn you guys, give me those! Miss Shira can be so cute sometimes. Oh, I hate the way you still say Miss Shira. Also, yeah, that's the point. You keep addressing everyone as if you were somehow a servant or not above them and you're wearing a collar. Shira has a point. She's just too easy to provoke. Well, while Miss Shira is doing the dishes, would anyone like some tea or coffee? I'll have it black. Not like my men, like my soul. Bible thump.